There aren't many people in politics who don't need a last name. Barack, Franklin, Abraham, Tommy. Those are the people who are political legends. And I think that's the only appropriate word that goes with Tommy Thompson's full name, and that's that he is a political legend in Wisconsin. Now, many of us knew Tommy throughout the course of our lives, but again, you probably don't remember the interview that you did with me when I applied to be on the Board of Regents. There's a big governor's desk. I'm 20 years old, and you would think that in the crazy world of today, it would be hurry in, hurry out, let's just get this thing done. But Tommy Thompson had me sit in front of the desk, and he asked me all kinds of questions about what I thought the UW system should be. Now, I will say he probably talked a little bit more than I did. Not surprising. But at the same time, you saw the passion that he had for the job. You saw that this was somebody who wanted to get things done. He didn't let the fact that when he was beginning his governor's role, the Democrats controlled pretty much everything. Tommy Thompson used the ability that he made relationships in this building as the way to get things done. Now, many of you probably might not remember that one of the criticisms in his 1986 gubernatorial campaign was that he was known as Dr. No. He led the opposition to many of what at the time were liberal priorities and did his very best to try to stop them, and that's why he became known as Dr. No. But he became governor, and he instantly became Governor Yes. He found a way to get things done in spite of the rhetoric, in spite of ideology, and in spite of steadfast opposition from some very capable people on the other side of the aisle. Now, Tommy didn't do this alone. As was mentioned in the resolution, Sue Ann, Jason, Kelly, and Tommy were always there. I remember being at your birthday parties, which were a hell of a party. They were a great time. And I remember at the time your young kids with you on the stage. And we have now seen not only you show how successful you have been, but watching your kids advance to be incredibly successful in their own right, which is an even larger testament to the fact that while you prioritize the people of the state, you never forgot about what was most important, and that was your family. You have inspired in a way that I don't know many other politicians have done the next generation and the generation after that of leaders. It's why we established the Tommy G. Thompson Center for Public Leadership on the campus, because we know you are all about thinking ahead, planning for the future, saying what should happen. I am 100% certain, if I had a total call log of my tenure as Speaker, that I got more calls from Tommy Thompson with ideas of things that he thought we should do than almost any other person in politics. Because you've always been the person saying, we can do more, we can do better, we can make it happen. Now, I will tell you that as soon as I became Speaker, he did tell me that he feels a little bit like there was something missing in his life. And that was the fact that what was the only job you said you really ever wanted? Speaker. I understand that. So because he never really had the chance, because he always spoke from down there as governor, we're going to pretend that in addition to making the room named after you, which is well-deserved, you get to be Speaker for the next 5 minutes. So you can put that on your resume. So with that, let's give another round of applause for Tommy Thompson as he says a few words to us.
Come to order. Who has an amendment? Let me just say, Speaker Boss, I never expected this. I was shocked when I was summoned to come up here for a resolution But I never expected, ever, to hear the kind of tributes and the thanks from Republicans and Democrats. You don't know how moving that is for an old war horse like myself, who sat in that chair, fought your father tooth and nail, but we never, ever became disagreeable. I loved every member I've ever served with. And if I could just leave one thing with you, you have the best job you will ever have. Representing your district, representing people, solving problems. I love each and every one of you. Enjoy your time here. It's a short time, and we've heard, I was up here, several individuals like Bonnie Ladwick, Dr. Hines, Bobby Gronimus, individuals I served with and loved, Democrats and Republicans. And to go back and sit in that seat and argue with Jeff Neubauer and Tom Loftus was such an honor and such a privilege to serve in this wonderful capital and to be able to represent the great people in the greatest state in America, the great state of Wisconsin. God love each and every one of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the privilege and the dedication and the loyalty and the opportunity you've given me. Thank you. I love you all.
Question before the body is adoption of Assembly Resolution 27. All those in favor of adoption will yell aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Super silent, Tommy. The resolution is adopted.
Possible. I've never been in the assembly when there was 100%.